All right, check. No bones check. No bones check. Check. Greetings. Lana, what you saying? I'm late? Oh man, we're not late. We're perfectly on time. Greetings, everybody. Greetings. Welcome. Tell a friend, they say. Tweet a friend. Tell a friend that we are on and we are live with yours truly, Chapa John. We are in the building. We are live. And we are going to be having a jolly good time this evening. We are going to be chatting with some of our folks. So tell a friend, tweet a friend, call a friend, phone a friend, tell everybody we're on, we're live. Chopping Block is on. Tonight it's called the No Spin Zone. Yes, no spin with Rashema. Rashema is in the building and she's about to give it to y'all. So, yeah, stand by. Yes, she's going to be joining us. Let's see who is on. Lorna is the first person to hit us up this evening. She's on at 8:18 in the PM. I greet you well, my sister. Bartley, Swaby, what's going on? Uncle E, Everton, my friend, my uncle. What's going on there, unks? Yes, sir. I was Uncle E. Fitzroy Brooks, big up yourself. Shanti Johnson. You know, Shanti is one of our old members. Go ahead and share the program, folks. Tell a friend, tweet a friend, tell everybody we're on. We're live on our YouTube channel and we're live on Facebook. We're live on Instagram. Well, we're not live on Instagram. We're live on the Chopping Block on Facebook and we're live on our YouTube channel as well. But we're also going to be live on Rashema's page. So as soon as she gets on, she's going to direct you guys to her social media space because, believe it or not, she's ready to rock and roll and she's going to be the one to rock and roll and kick butts around here. Shanti, big up yourself. Fabian, what's going on with you? Good to see you, my brother. JK, what's going on there, man? Davian Paddy, the only man in town that we named a button off for you, boy. Paddy is in the building. Big up yourself, Paddy. What's going on down here in St. Anne? Yeah. Big up yourself. Yes. Mr. Barham. What's going on with you, brother? How is life over there in St. Elizabeth, the Breadbasket Parish? My parish as well, you know. But big up yourself, Sir Braham. Good to see you. Winner 123. Rohan Taylor is in the building. Big up yourself. Rohan. Jim Purple is in the building. We're hoping that Rashema will be able to see all of these comments when she get on. You think she can see the comment? She's going to look. Tell me if you can see the comments. Coleman, what's going on there, Sir Harry? Big up yourself. Burton is in the building. As a matter of fact, tomorrow's Friday. Sunday is going to be a big day in Burton. And when I say a big day, we're going to be laying to rest a stalwart, a foundation member, a foundation supporter, one of those heavy lifters, yes, for the Jamaica Labour Party, Mr. Walde. Yeah, man. So Walde is going to be laid to rest. May his soul continue to shine like a star and like the star he was. Big up yourself. His kids are here. Mida is perhaps in the building. Chin, Richie, Kevin. Yeah, big up yourself. And to mommy. Yeah, man. Enough respect to everybody. I think internment is going to be in Slipe, but the service is going to be in Burn Savannah. But Burton is the home of the man himself, Sir Walde. Yes, big up yourself. Go ahead and share the program, folks. It's on our YouTube and it's on Facebook. Share the program. Rashema is going to be on. She's going to tell you what time of day it is. I don't know what's going on, but she seemed to have the answer to those folks on the other side. She seemed to have the answer to all the questions they ask. She is right on the money. And she's plugged in, locked and loaded and ready to go. Shanti, big up yourself. Jennifer, what's going on with you? Good to see you. Tell a friend, tweet a friend. We're not gonna go live. We're not gonna bring her on until we hit 100, right? Minimum 100, and we might bring it up to 150, but we're gonna stick with 100. So we won't be bringing her on until we get 100. So share the program, folks. Tell a friend, tweet a friend, call a friend, tell them we're on. Yeah, man, Sir Waldy Vasselman. Shanti, I can't believe you're from Senti. Can't believe you from my side of town. Let me tell you something about Sir Waldy. I grew up as a little youth, and those were some of the persons you see in your community that you idolize. And you say when you grow up, you want to have the same level of respect that these folks have. And Mr. Waldy, Sir Vassal, was that man. He was a man who everybody just grow and learn to respect and honor. Wasn't a man who was very talkative. Wasn't very talkative at all. But he was extremely active in the community. So big up yourself, Sir Waldy. Enough respect. And may his soul rest well. All right, so stick and stay, folks. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we are at 100. So, see, these folks don't play. You tell them you need 100 in order to get Rashema on. They're going to give you 100 quick and fast. And they have given us 100. So we're going to bring Rashema on in a quick second. So just stick and stay. Georgia Chambers, I see. Steve Nugent is also in the building. Yes, I see you. Sir Jones is in the building. Clifford, good to see you, sir. Enough respect to you also. Share the program. You give us 100, you might just give us 150, man. What's going on? Anyway, stick and stay. We're going to be right back.
It's time to come back. Back to adventurous. Being curious. Spontaneous. Back to where it all began. Dare to be bold. To be fantastic. Come back to the vibe that comes alive in Jamaica.
All right, so greetings again, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for sticking and staying with us. We always promote Jamaica because we believe that Jamaica is undoubtedly one of the best places on earth. Rashema is standing by. She's in the studio. I can see her backstage. She's sipping a glass of wine. Seems like she's having some red wine. I'm not sure. She's going to be on, and she's going to be talking to us about some of the issues and some of the topical issues that's out there. No holds bar. She calls it the no spin zone. And get used to her because you're going to be seeing her a lot. You're going to be seeing her a lot on social media all over. And you can check her out on Instagram. You can check her out on Facebook. You can check her out on Twitter, X, and you can also check her out on TikTok. So Rashema is in the building. We're standing by to bring her on. She's disappeared. I don't know where she went, but I hope she'll be back in a minute. But in the meantime, between time, let's see. Anita Francis, good to see ya. Desmond Smith, big up yourself. Arthur, what's going on? Alexander Schwab. Alexandra, big up yourself. Good to see you, man. How is New York? I trust that all is well. Janet Henry Robinson, big up yourself. Duke Sharp is in the building. To Music, my friend over there in Atlanta. While you're joining us first, for our folks, we have 102 of you guys. If you guys share this program to all your friends, in less than 3 minutes, we're going to be up to 400. Can I get that? Bridget, how you doing? Yes, so we have 120 persons on right now. if you go ahead and you share this program to all your friends, we're going to be up to at least 400 in a minute. And Rashema told her last time she was here, she said she wanted to see us up in the hundreds. So share the program, folks. Tell a friend, tweet a friend, call a friend, tell a friend that we're live. We are on YouTube and we are on Facebook and we are on Instagram. We're all over. So share the program. Take that link, drop it in your on your status, put it on your page, wherever you need to put it, so we can rock those numbers up. We have a lot to talk about this evening. There was a massive earthquake in Kingston Town, and this happens moments after we got news that the Speaker of the House, Marissa Mama D Dalrymple, tendered her resignation. Wow. And that caused an earthquake. But anyhow, I have a lot to talk about. Let's bring the beautiful lady on. Rashema is in the building. Greetings to you. How are you?
Greetings. Shopper, you see me?
Loud and clear, man. Of course you see me.
Ask the people if they must see me.
They must see you, man. Don't worry yourself. If them can see me, them can see you. My question to you, can you see them? That's the question.
I cannot. Well, I'm on a different device watching.
So can you see the comment section?
No, I cannot see the comments.
Well, that's what we're talking about. That's what we need to fix. We want you to be able to see
but
the comments.
I'm on a different device. So share the live, guys. Share up the live because this is going to be our platform to beat and teach the PNP. So share the live. And over here says it's going to be the beat and teach segment. Every evening or every now and then we come and we beat and teach the PNP. So share up the live, guys.
So beat and teach segment it is, huh?
Yeah, man. Beat and teach because we are killing with facts, you know. Them are the propaganda people, you know. We are the facts. We don't have to tell life and people to get views.
There you go.
We don't have to tell them I am ball out and work no obia. We don't have to tell life and people to make views over here. So share up the live, guys. Share up the live. And we could build up a platform and beat and teach them.
So Rashema, I want you to be able to look at the comments on YouTube. Just let me know if you can see those comments.
On this device or on the other one that I'm on?
Well, you should be able to see it on both. But if you're not seeing it on the one that you're on camera, then use your other device because
I see it on the other one. I have a tablet here.
And you can see the comments.
Yeah, man. Big up JM. Share the live, JM, so East Rural people can see it. Share the live, PB. Music My. Everybody share up the live because we want to build up the platform so we can beat and teach.
And then also, you're live on Facebook. So there's going to be a lot of comments on Facebook. Doesn't seem like you're able to see the ones on Facebook.
No, I'm not seeing that.
All right, good. So here's what's happening.
All right, my light is going, so guys.
I'm gonna send you another link. Well, it's okay.
You can't see the officer the comment tonight, guys. I don't want to.
No, man. I want these comments are important. Without the comments, you're in trouble. Colin White, I see you. Yes.
Chopper, you read the comments and tell me what they must say.
They must say a whole heap of good things, man. They're happy to see you. They're glad you're in the house. Canada is in the building. I see Maureen is in the building. I see Marcia Monroe is in the building. I see Barbara Bailey is in the building. I see Jay Ham is in the building. I see Arthur is in the building. The folks are coming in. Rashema, I'm listening. I was listening. They said they were listening to you today on Cliff. So, see, we started out at 120. Now we're at 148.
Yeah, man. Rock and come in, guys.
Rashema says she's not getting into the meat of the matter until we reach 200.
No, sir. Rock and come in at the party tonight.
Please, go ahead and share the program. Kamar Anderson, what's going on? Kamar, big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. Fabian Dean, what's going on? Jim Purple is in the building. Laura Parks is in the building. Shelly Taurus is in the building. Share the program and tell us where you're watching us from. If you're from in the United States, put up the state you're coming from. If you're in Jamaica, tell us what parish, what city, what town, what district, what area, we want to know where you're there. We want to see the reach. We want to measure the reach of the block when Rashema is in the building. All right? Harlem Jones is in the building. Barbados is in the building. Canada is in the building. Who told you that we were so international and global, Rashema?
Rock, yeah, of course. Rock and come in, guys. Rock and come
Northern
in.
Trelawney is in the building.
Share
Yes,
up the
Cornwall
line.
Division is in the building. Central St. Mary is in the building. So I'm going to go ahead, Rashema. I'm going to read the Facebook comments and you're going to read the YouTube comments. All right?
Okay. Right,
good,
right.
Good. Clarendon Southwest is in the building. That's Marcia Monroe. She's in the building. Steve Nugent is in the building. Barbados. East Portland. Jim Purple is in the building. Daniel Richards is in the building. Manchester. Big up yourself, Galchester. Dansford is in the building. Dansford said, big up yourself, Rashema. Yes.
Big up yourself, too.
Yeah, man. Junction St. Elizabeth is in the building this Sunday. Junction Division with the man himself, Mr. Sitani Holness, will be having his divisional conference. Make it a date and don't you ever be late. We are at 165 and counting. And Rashema says she's not ready to get started until we hit the 200 mark. So,
yeah, man.
share the program quick and fast.
Yes, Chopper, tell them share up the live and share.
They might listen to you now. You are talking.
Okay, share up the live, guys, so we can have all of the people them who want to hear what we have to say. So share up the live to the independent, to the comrades them, to the fake news propaganda them. Share up the live to them, guys. Make them see what we are going with over here. So.
What you call them, Rashema? Comrades?
Then I said, Mark Golin call them comrades.
Comrades? He's speaking properly. You remember he's from England.
Mark Golin say comrades.
But remember he's from England. He's from England, so he's got that accent, right?
Yes, he might not
God
Jamaican.
bless.
That's why. Yes, I know. That's why I cannot say comrade. He must say comrade. He's not Jamaican. He is a British.
New York is in the building. Barbados is in the building. Kingston is in the building. Canada is in the building. I see Germany is in the building. I see the UK is in the building. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Big up yourself, Devon. Enough respect. Good to see you. Rashema, let me officially welcome you for the first time to the chopping block.
Thank you, Chopper. Thank you.
Yes, this is the platform that we cut the bull and we cut straight. So we call it the chopping block because we cut straight. We don't cut around the corners.
Definitely.
We don't come here to spin. We don't have to spin. That's why it's called the no spin zone. Because we don't spin.
Right, we're not have to tell lie.
And give you the facts. And let you decide, right? Good.
Definitely.
That's what's up. So, folks, we are inches away from the 200 mark. We're at 173 and counting. If you go ahead and share one more time, we are going to get there. And then Rashema will have to let loose and give it to you as raw as she can. No holds barred, no spin zone on the chopping block with yours truly, Chop. And the lady herself, Rashema. She is in the building live and direct. You know what live and direct means, Rashema?
What it mean, Chopper?
It means live and direct.
Okay, Chopper.
God bless is in the building. Alexander Shock said, big up yourself, Rashema.
Thank you, Alexander. Big up yourself. Too.
Big up yourself. He's watching from Barbados.
He's
in a bar in Barbados, and that's where he's watching us from. He's in a bar having a beer.
Tell him to share up the live.
Jim Purple, Mark Golden still have the key and the lock. Arthur Shand said you are very knowledgeable, Rashema.
Thank you, Arthur. Share up the live, Arthur, so we can teach some more people because a lot of people are uninformed in Arthur. Share up the live there.
I see our sisters in the building. Val Rose, what's going on, Val Rose?
Good
Big up
night,
yourself.
Rose.
Good to see you. Well, Rashema, talk to us. So what's happening? What's out there?
What things
Today,
happening, Chopper?
all right, so
Things.
let's cut to the chase.
Yes.
Today, with the last couple of days, the Integrity Commission has been on a hunt, and they have caught another whale in their net.
Chopper, wait. Not the integrity, the non-integrity commission.
Well,
Let's
you know what? Before
right
I hit that non-integrity, we are at 192, and we say we're not going to get started until we get to 200. So stick and stay. We're going to wait for another 2 minutes to see if we can get us.
Guys, we're going to talk about current affairs tonight.
200, we're going to talk the things. Rashema is going to break it down. She's going to tell us what her position is, and she's going to break down the Integrity Commission for us. She's going to tell us what's going on with those people. She's going to talk to us about Marissa Dalrymple, Filbert. She's going to talk to us about the PNP conference. She's going to tell us why they did not allow the two most popular PNP in Jamaica to speak on the platform. She's going to tell us why they escorted my good friend Edred off the stage. So she's going to tell us all that.
Of course.
We are inches away, almost there, 3 to go to get to 200.
Share up the live, guys.
Share up the live. We're going to do it.
On the Facebook page.
There you go. We're at 203 and counted.
Okay.
Audience statistician Grant is in the building. The youngest JP in the parish of St. James. He's in the building. Trevor Willis is in the building. Bridget Tribal Foster is in the building.
Good night, Bridget. Good night, Bridget. Big up a nice neighbor herself.
Orville, my friend, St. Mary, Mr. Orville Black is in the building. Lillian Hardy is in the building. So the full crowd is here, Rashema. 210 and counting. Yeah, and they promise that they're going to get us all the way up to 400.
Tell them, man. Get us all the way up to 1,000, guys. Share the live on your Facebook page.
Good. So, all right. So here's what's happening now. So, like I just said to you a while ago, today, the Integrity Commission, a couple days ago, the Integrity Commission would have preferred charges or refer the Speaker of the House, Marissa Dalrymple, for charges of what they call corruption. Huh?
Right.
But based on what we have heard, there was a report that says she omitted a couple of items, one or two or one item from her statutory declaration. And what that means, everybody, for those of you who don't want to talk fancy language. Right, Rashema?
Right.
We don't know fancy language. So she forget to put something on her declaration. Whether she willingly, deliberately, or not knowingly, whatever it is. It never go on our filing.
Right.
Do you think that warrant her resignation, Rashema?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Absolutely not, Chopper. Here's my opinion now. Yes. And this is for the labor rights and the independents and the PNP. What the House Speaker did, she never commit no crime. So labor rights, don't make PNP this track, Don't make them change the narrative because Madam Speaker didn't commit any crime at all. What she did, she brought the vehicle in legally. So, nobody even listen to the PNP because so them is the party of propaganda and fake news. Mama Dina do nothing wrong. She bring in the vehicle legally. She said, we have to base it on what she said. We can't know if a liar or truth the lady attack. She going to have her day in court and the court will decide. But as it is now, she brought the vehicle in legally. She forgot to put it on her statement, and that is the only thing that she did wrong. Just by forgetting to put it on her statement. Nothing else wrong. So when you see PNP, I kill up themselves and I walk around and I ball and I talk about resign and step aside. Don't nobody listen to PNP. Please. Because when you tell me one person at the PNP was ever stepped aside when they have any alleged corruption, one person. You remember Trafigura? Who remember Trafigura? When Trafigura time, when the Sister P step aside, when you don't listen to PNP because PNP is just looking something to do and throwing everything at the wall and to see if it sticks. So don't bother listen to PNP because the Speaker of the House, she didn't commit any crime. She didn't, that is not no corruption. That's why I said, with Chopper, that's why I said, the Non-Integrity Commission is a waste of taxpayer money. Remember me said that Monday, Chopper? The Non-Integrity Commission, them is a waste of taxpayer money. You don't think so to Chopper?
Well, all right. So let me put it this way. I have to give you a chance to voice your opinion. I cannot say that they are a waste of taxpayers' money.
Why? What you
I will say to you is that we need an integrity commission.
Yes.
But the truth is, the integrity commission in the current form that it is in is not functioning in the best interest of the Jamaican people. There's too much negative that surrounds the persons within the integrity commission.
Exactly.
And as such, I think it would be best for us to speed up the process of reviewing the current status and try to get it revamped so as to have it serve the purpose that it is intended to serve. But the country on a whole need an integrity commission.
Agree. So until then, until we speed up the process and get rid of them non-integrity 1 year, we just have to just go and work with them. And based on what they are doing now, Chopper, they're not doing a good service. Because, so Chopper, and guys, look into this now. The Integrity Commission been investigating Mamadi from 2015. Now it's 2023. So as so long they take for the one little investigation, look how much of them working up there. And then take how much years to come up with one little investigation. They don't worth the money. Then, and when they come, it is not even a corruption. It's talking about corruption, illicit enrichment. And the Speaker of the House didn't make any money from that. There was no illicit enrichment. There was absolutely no illicit enrichment there. So point number one, Chopper, and I want the viewers and the YouTubers and everybody online to know tonight, don't be daunted. Don't be distracted, Labour Right, because the Speaker of the House did nothing wrong. She didn't commit any crime. We don't have anything to worry about. Just continue upon a journey, continue to talk about the party, continue to do no work, and don't get distracted by the PNP because they don't have nothing to offer. They're not coming with anything at all. And until the matter finish in the court where the court decide, we're gonna stick beside Mama D and we support her and we love her and we appreciate all that she did for the party, and that is our narrative going out. We're not gonna make PNP distract me and say no narrative when it comes to our Speaker of the House because she did nothing wrong. She didn't commit any crime. Okay, so let's just focus on our work, guys. Nobody make the PNP distract we. Because them not run JLP, them run themselves. We run our party, and based on what we see so far, we Speaker of the House did nothing wrong, Chopper. Nothing at all. So we can move on from that now.
All right, Rashema said nothing wrong. Well,
nothing wrong.
Rashema,
nothing wrong, Labour Right. So no, don't make them distract you now.
Can I say
them tell you nothing.
It is obvious that she felt that she might have done something wrong.
No, Chopper, back up. Back up.
No,
back up.
She tendered her resignation.
She stepped aside because of the way they defame in her character, and she's a lady of class and good standing.
Good.
That is why she stepped aside. Nothing is not an admission of guilt. You don't bother with it. Back up.
Thank you.
She did nothing wrong. She stepped aside because she do not like the way that civil society, those people, those PNP operatives, that under umbrella pretending like they care about Jamaica. They don't care about Jamaica. Where were they in the 90s when PJ Omar was wrecking the country? Where were they? Where were they in Trafigura? They don't care about the country. They just want PNP to come back in. So you don't bother with that tonight, Chopper. I'm not going to let you get away with that. The Speaker of the House stepped aside because of the perception that is out there. And because the PNP media, the comrade media were over the next side, you know them already, along with the civil society group, come out and defaming the lady, and the lady just, you know what? my character is bigger than this. I'm not going to let them damage my reputation in the street, so let me just walk away. And she walked away with her head held high. She not have nothing to be ashamed of. So Chopper, you no bother with it. Come back and nobody come back saying that, please.
All right, Rashema. So Rashema,
Yes,
you know my place now and said, "Don't come back with that." Well, Rashema, let me tell you, it is. I love Mama D. I love Mama D, and I appreciate the work that she has done over the years within the political space, and particularly the Jamaica Labour Party. I think she has given stellar performance and contribution to this country,
exactly.
and she will be missed. And I think her stewardship as a speaker, she will go down in history as the best speaker we've ever had.
Of course.
And I'm saying that with absolutely no disrespect to Colonel Charles Senior, no disrespect to nobody else. But Mama D was someone who you could rely on to make decisions that were solid.
Yes.
And no one within the floors of Parliament were able to challenge her as a speaker and win. They weren't able to do it.
And nobody in the PNP can point no finger from Mama D. Not one of them. Because they don't have no moral authority.
She will leave the political space with a very clean track record of service to country.
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
That's good. All right, so that's Mama D.
Yes.
Rashema said nothing is wrong. Mama D.
Nothing is wrong with Mama D, Chopper. She did nothing wrong.
Talk to me now about the shooting incident that took place today, a robbery, an attempted robbery, as per the police, of a man who is attached to the Integrity Commission there in New Kingston. Right. He was robbed of a briefcase, shot in the arm, went to the hospital, and that's what the police is saying. However, there is a video circulating where the senior director, and I'm trying to find that video here, folks, senior director at the Integrity Commission, no less a person than the man himself, Mr. Greg Christie, had stated, Rashema.
Yes.
And just bear with me for a second. I'm trying to find that video because I want to share it. I want to share it with the folks. All right, so that's the audio there. All right, I'm going to share this. I'm going to share this video so that folks can take a look at it, Rashema, where Greg Christie would have made a statement this afternoon. And I want you guys to tell us what you understand from what Christie would have uttered there. Tell us what you think he is talking about when he said...
What's your thoughts on the shooting?
Stand by.
Why, so what does it mean, sir?
Ask them what that means.
Look on him face. So go ahead, favor like foot pan.
We're coming from the hospital. Incident happened probably about 10:30, and we went up to the hospital. These are some of our directors. Director Kevin C. himself, Director of Investigation. Director Craig Burst, our Director of Information and Complaints, Corporate Services Director. So we're just getting back in.
And so this came as a shock to you, sir?
No.
It's not a shock?
No. It would be inevitable based upon environment within which we're operating.
Has anything like this ever happened?
No, but we have gotten veiled threats.
So you have been getting threats?
A lot of it is on social media. Our chairman actually spoke about it. Yeah.
Any consideration for security?
Well,
Chopper, take him down. I don't want to see him no longer. Take him down, Chopper.
Is this
no, this is as of today.
I don't want to see him no longer.
Sad, sir. Sad. Thank you for talking to us, sir.
Take him down,
All right.
Chopper.
So there you have
Greg,
it, folks. That was
Greg,
just a second there, Rashema. Coming back to you, darling. Just a second. Let me plug Mr. Gentleman off the screen.
yeah, man, take him off.
All right, so there you have it. So that was a comment coming from Greg Christie this evening, based on the shooting incident that took place today in New Kingston, where one of the directors was caught up in a robbery. And I'm going based off what the police says.
Of course, the police
It's
do the
unfortunate.
investigation.
Yes. It's unfortunate that Greg Christie would make such a comment. But talk to us now, Rashema.
Papa, down to Stevie Wonder's cancer say Greg Christie need to go. Down to Stevie, down to you make me call you Cliff. Chopper, Greg Christie need to go. And the Prime Minister need to call to fire Greg Christie or call on Greg Christie to resign. Because this is not the first, this is not the second, and this is not the third time that Greg Christie has been found wanted. That's why I tell you earlier, Chopper, that the Integrity Commission is tainted. They are the Non-Integrity Commission. That's why nobody knows to take the Integrity Commission serious. Anything they put out, don't take it with a grain of salt. Because look at this man. Look at this man, Greg Christie, was supposed to know better. Supposed to be fair, supposed to be balanced, and supposed to be smart. And he might come out now, go do an interview and telling the interviewer to go and ask the government. What does that mean? When Greg Christie, what do you mean when you say ask the government? In Jamaica, want to know, what do you mean when you say ask the government? Because the police already put out a statement saying that it was based on robbery. And you, Greg Christie, were supposed to know better. Supposed to be a man with fear, with dignity, and you're going to talk about ask the government. What do you mean, Greg Christie? What do you mean? Because Jamaica people, when you see this man is not ready for Integrity Commission, when you see the people that we have to deal with, do you guys see the people that we have at the Integrity Commission say that they're investigating people? Can you take these people serious? Can you really believe anything that comes out of that office with this man here, Greg Christie, talking about ask the government? What does that mean, Chopper? What does that mean, guys? What does that mean, Jamaica? Even if you don't believe in a Jamaica Labour Party, even if you are PNP, even if it's no pay, you're not vote. And this man, Greg Christie, he works at the Integrity Commission. He is a part of the committee that is investigating the government and the public sector workers for corruption. And he is there telling the Jamaica people on national TV that the people they must go and ask the government about the shooting. Knowing damn well that is not no go so. Where you stay so, Greg Christie? Where you stay so? Where you not retire? Where you not resign? You compromise, brother. You compromise. Take your foot out of Jamaica, neck, man, and go on. And Prime Minister, you need to get rid of Greg Christie. And PNP, if you don't want to show Jamaica that you don't believe in a fairness and integrity, you need to ask Greg Christie to resign as well. Because he's compromised. How dare you, Greg Christie, but ask the PN, ask the government? What that mean? What does that mean, Greg Christie? We want to know. And then later on at the night, now Chopper, them are going to put out, the Integrity Commission is not saying that it is a government and blah. Because when Backlash are hold them now. When Backlash are hold them now, they put out about statement. We don't want that statement there. That statement if that's true because we don't believe. What you said on camera is what you meant. You mean to ask the government. That means that you are trying to say, Greg Christie, you are trying to say that it is because of the investigation on the Speaker of the House. That is why somebody got shot. He's a wicked man. He's a wicked, tainted man, Greg Christie. Greg Christie is what? Greg Christie, come here. And what did Jamaica Labour Party do, Greg Christie? Tell me. What the Prime Minister do? Or what we do, Greg Christie? Tell me so we can apologize. Please. Please, we are begging Greg Christie. Tell us what we did to you so we can apologize. Because I must something. It must have to be something that this government did to Greg Christie, because I couldn't do so. The man just get up and do interview, ask the government. Eh? What a wicked man. Greg Christie, please. Please, we beg you on behalf of the well-thinking Jamaican, please resign. Resign because you're compromised, you're incompetent, you're biased, and we have no faith in you to do your work. Please resign.
All right, so a couple of things now, Rashema. You're saying that Greg Christie should resign. You're calling on the Prime Minister to remove Greg Christie.
Yes.
It's not that easy.
Yeah. Me know what I know.
The Prime Minister cannot move Greg Christie.
Unfortunately.
Well, fortunate or unfortunate, he cannot remove Greg Christie.
Unfortunately, Chopper.
Two.
Yeah.
For Greg Christie to resign, he would have to accept that he, according to you, tainted, and he would have to accept that the agency that he's leading is going in the wrong direction under his leadership, and he would have to step aside in the best interest of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Other than that, the Parliamentary Oversight Committee that is looking at the structure of the Integrity Commission, they have a responsibility to decide whether or not the Integrity Commission can function in the same format that it has today.
It cannot.
Well, I agree with you. And they will also have to make a decision, the Oversight Committee that is, as to whether or not the persons who are heading the Integrity Commission today is of that stature, moral stature, that they can continue to function. Because I agree with you that over the last 6 months or so, they have done some things that brought the department into disrepute.
Of course.
Would have shone a very poor light on their functions. So with that said, I agree with you, but it's going to take that committee that they will have to meet, discuss it, and decide that it is just untenable, and they will have to pull the plug on it. But to ask the Prime Minister,
they have to chop off. They have to, because as far as me see it, this Integrity Commission is trying to bring down the duly elected government. And I saw the seat too. Guys, text in the chat and tell me, come in, no one of me alone seat so. And I saw the seat too. This Integrity Commission, what we never vote for, what we never send for, who we never choose, we never pick, we never call for them. They want to overthrow this government. So either them go in and fix, amend the act and fix them up, or we ask them to resign. People like Greg Christie, compromise man. Every single time Greg Christie open his mouth, him do something wrong to undermine the government and to make the country look in a bad light. But I want to ask Greg Christie. Somebody can ask him for me. I want to ask Greg Christie. Say, Greg Christie, what we do you? And what the Jamaica Labour Party do you? And what the Prime Minister do you? Because you don't like we at all. And it shows. You don't like the Jamaica Labour Party. You're biased against us, and it shows. And this has nothing to do with the Speaker of the House. This has nothing to do with the Speaker. This is all about based on what you have been doing for the past 6 months. Just like what Chopper said, what you've been doing for the past 6 months, we have no faith in you. We don't trust you. We don't trust you, Greg Christie. We're not going. We do not trust you, sir. Go. I mean, no one of me the only one that say it. A lot of well-thinking Jamaicans are saying it because you compromise, brother. Oh, you have to just go on the camera to the Greg Christie. Go and say, ask the government. Me still have to wonder what you mean. And I hope one of the reporters them over Comrade Media asks him that tomorrow. I hope one of the reporters over Comrade Media asks him exactly what he mean or what he meant by that. Because it's not clear to me. The statement what they put out since night, Chopper, it's not clear. It's not clear, guys. You don't understand it? Because me don't understand it. the Integrity Commission want to make it clear that we are not saying that the government. What are you guys saying then? What are you guys saying? Because Greg Christie was very clear on the camera. And I look at things, so they catch him on camera too, guys. Can you imagine they never catch him on camera and that's a lie, I look at things, so they catch him on camera saying, ask the government. I will not forgive you, Greg Christie. Jamaican people and labor right people, some of them will say, now go to them, get up off and ask and go vote. And get up off and ask and look out on eye. Because if you put in back the PNP party with all them PNP company, when you saw PNP powerful, them have people in every department in Jamaica. They have people that them have people at the Integrity Commission. Them have people in the public service. Them have people in the civil society group. Them have people in the schools, JTA. Them have people, every single department in Jamaica is compromised with PNP. So if we don't ever make the mistake and put in back the People's National Party, Jamaica can't dark. Because them not see no wrongs, When PNP in a power, you don't notice, these people don't see any wrong. The place could have burned down. Them not see it. Because the PNP are feed them people. You don't remember them be quiet in 2012? You don't remember them be quiet in the 90s? A same procedure will go on again if we don't put in back the PNP. And people like Greg Christie. People like Greg Christie will compromise. You don't think about what you do here, guys. Think about what you're doing. Think about what you're not doing. Some of you know so not happy. And you have like a problem here and there. And the government make like a mistake here and there. I understand no one is perfect. But the Jamaica Labour Party is the party of choice. So no better wake up, look out on your eyes, write on the pros and the cons, that on your eye, cross on your T, and stick with the Jamaica Labour Party. That's all me have to say about Greg Christie tonight. Me have to go come back another night, come deal with him. I'm going to share up the live. I'm going to tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm going to tell more people about the chopping block, because this is what we're going to use to mash down the PNP lies, to mash down people like Greg Christie, to mash down people like the JFJ and the other one name, the meter portal one, Gina, Miss Calder. Sometimes Miss Calder she hit and sometimes she miss. So me not two in her, but since night she never do me nothing bad tonight, Panishan, I must say. But I know every time me agree with her, but because she one of them too, she kind of shake it too. So no share up the live, no tell a friend to tell a friend, no like up the YouTube channel, because we want to spread the message far and wide, because we cannot allow the People's National Party to come back in power. We cannot let us give this generation a chance. Remember all in the 1990s, our parents never given a chance. We could give this generation a chance, guys. So we cannot put in back the PNP. And as Chopper said, we can't get rid of Greg Christie so easy. So we just have to go and work with him and hope the committee come together and try to fix the act and try to hold people like him accountable when he tell life and people to sue him or something. But until then, labor rights, spread the news of the party. Talk to the disgruntled labor rights. Talk to the independent people, because we cannot bring in back the PNP. All right,
so let me play devil's advocate.
Yes.
What would you say to the comrades who say, no, go on, things tough, and then for voting the PNP because the PNP will make life better for them? What do you say to them, the people?
So, I want to ask you a question back, Chopper. You who watch the PNP conference Sunday? You watch it, Chopper?
No.
You know, said you know hear about the offering plate where them are send around. You never see the rally segment. You never see the $500 not a word segment. You never see it. Me sure don't see it.
Wait, what is it then?
You don't know when you go rally and they say $500 not a word, and when you go up to go sing and they stop you and say $500 not a word, and the people have to come up with the money before you can sing. You know, see the rally segment that the PNP said they wanted to collect $2.5 million in 10 minutes. So that's all like not now go and Chopper. Answer me. Don't go away. Answer this question you asked me. PNP collected $2 million in 10 minutes at their conference from the poor people then when they said not now go on. Oh, that makes sense. Eh? Make that make sense to me, Chopper.
Well, I
You know,
hear it
people
was
think
labor
them
rights
are
in there.
wicked. Eh?
I hear there was a lot of labor rights at the conference.
I don't know if there was a lot of labor right. Come in was them in a green. Cause labor
Did
right
you
could
hear?
have mad figure and put on orange. So I don't even know that. You feel such
Did
a
you,
pop?
did you hear the amount of money that was paid to each person to go to the conference?
Yes, me hear so them pay them take, but me say PNP is the party where bribe people. You know, remember the news clipping when them did have the contest between Mark Golding and Lisa, and I remember the company news, you know. I'm going to find a clip in the chopper and you remind the people them about it. When Lisa and her people them ball out say the Rise United, Mark Golding people them was in the constituency giving money to delegates. It came on the TVJ news, so no line me tell pan them. I'm going to find the clip and send it to you. The came at the TVJ news saying people from the Golden Camp was in the constituency giving out money to the delegates. So a long time PNP pay people. Them, you know, me used to them, man. And so they stay. Long time them pay people. So if any labor right could have licked their head chopper for really gonna PNP conference, that means them are not really labor right then. No, sir. No really labor right no got the conference. Me not think so chopper. You feel so?
You have a few labor rights who will take a little something here and there and go to the conference.
I
I
don't
would.
know about them because I would not be caught dead at a PNP conference. So I don't
So
know.
let me ask you this now. What are some of the major achievements by the Jamaica Labour Party? Today we heard a caller on
Uh-huh.
Cliff Hughes program, Cliff Hughes
Yeah.
Online, chiding MP Hutchinson about the work in his constituency and that he hasn't done anything for his constituency.
Uh-huh.
Not remembering that J.C. Hutchinson would have served under a PNP administration for most part and
Uh-huh.
would have been disenfranchised based on that.
Yeah.
What do you say
So
about that?
what I say about that, to be honest, is that it comes down to communication, Chopper. You know, what I realize with some of them labor rights MP here, I mean, I really want to go on a topic here tonight in a Chopper because I don't want to say anything I mean, I really want to say because it does come to communication because a lot of labor rights in the constituency know, say, JC get a fight from the PNP in the 90s. They know that. But now that them party in a power now, they expect changes and they expect better treatment and they expect things to be done. So it is for JC now to go about and communicate to the people them. Say, guys, me know we been through a lot. Me know some road want fix. Me know some want water. Me know some want internet. Me know some farmer want help. But you know, bear in mind that in the 90s I wasn't getting anything from the PNP. It's for JC to communicate with the people them and just where the people them want to work around JC. They want to down there though. Eh? What are we doing there to make the right of your call from radio station and talk about say a truth call or talk? Because the first caller we call, you know, the people them say my PNP, me say fine. But then another caller call and say my labor right and a truth. So the people them don't St. Elizabeth. I want me to talk to. We work with JC. Why you can't communicate with the people in the constituency? Eh? Why you can't walk from district to district and tell the people them where the project then in the upper NWA. Put in for the work, it in a procurement, you know, not get it here. Tell the people them the man. That is why the people them not believe, want to not tell them and then chop out about the street light. Me don't know what to say about the street light. You know, Chopper, can you believe? JC is saying that at 3 years don't wait for street light from put in. I saw it
Yes,
bad.
yes, it is bad because I have spoken to two councillors in the St. Elizabeth Parish Council. Two. I've spoken to Chris Williams and I would have spoken to Sitani and Sitani Holness. And this was quite a while back. I remember I had asked Chris Williams, is a specific street in St. Elizabeth close to the police station that is very dark. And I said to him, can you put a light over on that side? And he said, no, he cannot get any light because he's been asking for lights for over 2 years and he has not received any. So, but here's my thing. As it relates to JC, I think JC Hutchinson would have done exceptionally well. And he would have given stellar service to the people of Northwest St. Elizabeth. One of the things I believe that is important to solidify his tenure is to sort of take control of these things. For example, I would not wait on Public Works to give me some lights.
Right.
I would have done if I was in JC's position. I'm just saying this, because I'm not there. But if I was, I would have taken the initiative to say, all right, since I cannot get any street light from municipal corporation, and they are dragging their feet on the whole process of issuing lights, let me go on a solar light campaign.
Thank you very much,
let me pull probably 300,000 or 500,000 from my CDF.
Thank you very much. Let me
see if I can get some from parish council through my councillor. Let me see if I can raise some funds outside of that area.
Exactly.
If we can go through and buy probably 30 or 20
of course
solar street light.
That's a brilliant idea. I'm quite
certain that if you can put your hands on 20 or 30 street light, you can really and truly create an impact in the community. So that's my only advice. If I was in his position, I would not wait on central government, neither would I wait on local government.
Exactly.
I would start to go there and find a way. And one of the easiest way and the most economical way, hassle-free way to solve streetlight issue is to forget about the standard streetlights that we now have and move to a solar mounted street.
Exactly. Well said.
That's what I would do.
Well said, Chopper. So you think somebody may ask you now, since you bring it up. So nobody don't have St. Elizabeth, the idea don't come in and nobody don't the head. Answer that. No one don't dare thought about that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not close enough to MP Hutchinson's camp. But if I were, I would be feeding him with these ideas and initiatives and several more. But I would be telling him that, MP, here's a low-hanging fruit. Here's something that we can do.
Of course.
If the parish council is not moving swift enough to get us some street light, here's what we are proposed to do. Because we're not going to fail the people. The most important thing is the people must be taken care of. Definitely. So I wouldn't give any excuse. I would find it and I would get it done.
Well said, Chopper. And I hope, Chopper not gonna say it, but I hope somebody from down there can move towards this right away and get some light put on, because it doesn't look good. That is a JLP constituency. Then the people that vote for Labour Rights when Labour Right now where? They're not supposed to call no radio program and talk about the street light. It is shameful. It is very embarrassing. I know because Chopper maybe know what if MP and he might go knock head with them tomorrow and can't really tell. But we can't tell you no. Somehow no MP you don't need to wake up and break up on the folly grounds because you must not see what happened in 2020. We don't see how much dieted, long-standing PNP people lose their seat. We never see. We better wake up.
And that is the key thing, Rashema.
Okay.
Is that there are so many low-hanging fruits and these MPs are not picking them. There are so many small things. When I say small things, low-hanging things that they can do that will have great and big impact on the community.
Of course.
So they have to start doing it. And it needs an injection of young minds. It needs a lot of younger minds in there. You cannot just clear out the older folks and put in pure young people. But you need to have a nice mixture of young people in your camp.
3 years waiting on street light, Chopper. Really?
That's a problem. That's a problem. If I was a member of parliament, I'd have to walk into the parish council and find out what's happening.
But until then, you try to find a way to solve the problem, man.
Street
light, 3 years.
That's a stretch. That was a stretch. That's a stretch.
Yeah, man, that does sound good Labour Right. I'm not telling you like me a Labour Right. I mean, know say my party. I mean, not talk bad about my party because Jamaica Labour Party is a party of choice. We already know that. But if we have to call a spade sometime. No constituents are supposed to wait for no street light for 3 years. Street light, when solar light is available, you just go and get a solar light and put it up in the place where the people have light. Jamaica is a country of sun. wood and water. So we don't have to worry about solar, like we don't put them up, then go to work. All of my light in my house as solar. So nobody have to tell me about solar, it work. So please, to the people in the JC Hutchinson constituency, go and get some solar lights and put it where it is necessary and take the people them out of darkness. I am begging you. It don't look good. I don't want you no more labor right to call no radio station and talk about them on a street light in them place for 3 years. Me I beg you please. Because this is someone who not do no work, you know. Which Chopper turn me on tonight, man. Someone who not do no work, you know, someone who pressure the Prime Minister. Someone who the Labour Rights MP and councillor who is pressuring the Prime Minister. That is why Jamaican people is saying that we do not deserve the raise of pay. Because some of you guys are pressuring the Prime Minister. He must what the 14 parishes laying every single way because some are not doing nothing. And I'm not talking about JC or whatever, I'm not being specific, I'm just saying overall. Because we have one young man devil here in us chopper. I don't know where you wake me up for. You have one young Manchester here. Every turn you turn in a Manchester, the people them are complaining. Every turn you turn in a Manchester chopper, the people them are say, Rashema, we now vote back for you. Rashema, we don't want him back. I better we go back to PNP because at least when PNP did we need to get nothing, so we can work back with that. Nothing. Nothing at all. As some of you know, the Prime Minister can't win without you know that we want to know for no one. You know, listen to me. You know, maybe say, Lord, that girl is a chat, so you know, listen to me. The Prime Minister can win without some of you guys. So no stay there. You know, go and go do no work in a constituency, please. You know, go and go do no work and take on a foot off of the Prime Minister neck. Take on a foot and ease up off of the man, you know, go and go do no work. Oh, constituency, I wait for street light for 3 years, Labour right? You don't think that sound good? You know, come on, man. You know, wake up. Wake up and break up on the folly grounds. I mean, now go beat on heart tonight. That is all me have to say. Chopper, don't bring up nothing more about my party because I don't really want to beat my party hard tonight at all. Next topic. At what time now? After 1 hour gone? Next topic, Chopper, because the people them want to go to bed. Guys, I saw the bedtime. Don't you want to talk to me? Chopper gone. Yeah, man. Some of them need to call out and God bless. Yeah, man. Call out some of them name J.M. Yeah, man. Them not do them work. Them win the seat and from them win the seat, the constituent not see them. Everywhere me turn in a man, the people them say, Rashema, and listen to me. I know just one constituency me I walk in, I know, because me I go everywhere. I go St. Elizabeth, I go Mandeville, I talk to people at East Rural, St. Andrew, I talk to people in Kingston, and some of them are cry. They must say, oh, Rhoda get so much money in Rashema. Oh, Rhoda do so much work. Where is Rhoda getting the money from? She a fix road, she a give a tank, she a buy back to school, she a bury people, she a their dead yard, she a fix clinic. Where she get so much money from? I not now going for we constituency. People are see and people are talk. Only maybe things that people not talk, but people is talking. Somehow they're not doing nothing, and that's a God truth. Someone is not doing nothing. Someone counselor, the people are not soon from when. Eh? Only now when election I go call now, we know just come and push up on no head. One push up on no head go. Someone when it a shock on no life. Remember me telling you that you know go and go do no work. Go and go do no work, man. 3 years, no street light. Eh? That not sound good. And me couldn't feel good and sit well as a labor right here, so. And really, a daft and we don't want to tell you, say, una go good. We say, PB, she on social media advertising herself. Yeah, but she advertise the work, PB, because you can see, me see the work on road I do. I live in central Manchester. I see the work that she's doing. She fix road. She give a tank. She hands on. You call Rhoda for anything. Once she have it and she not have it, she source it. And Rhoda is a first time MP. They know she do so much work and you can't do nothing. Where she get the money from? We don't go and go source it to man. Go and source it. And if you cannot find it, put on fundraiser, but you don't need to do better. Because me are telling you, guys, someone will get a shock on your life. Because I'm not doing nothing, and that is the God truth. I'm going to come here to phone tonight in a chopper, bring me on tonight to talk about PNP, but the conversation pivot to UNO, unfortunately, because Chopper bring it up. Labor rights MP, go on, go do UNO work. Lazy councillor, go on, go do no work, because we do not want but the PNP to win. We do not want the PNP to come back in. PNP is the party of promises and propaganda and pipeline. You hear the PNP now, Chopper saying that everything what the government is doing now, a for them plan. Eh? Me, I wonder if PNP realize for them. Jamaica realize the PNP say, them have 18 and a half unbroken years to do things, you know, and they don't do nothing at all, more than finsack we, more than put we in a high debt. They never paid with street like the place was in darkness. They never fixed no hospital. They never built no road. The one like highway 2000 where them build, that's it. The cars you ever put more where them build, them give the people them who build the cars where 30 years to run it and can't put any more to increase they want upon it, and they never make no alternative route for the people them a put more, but yet still PNP is coming to us now to tell us that what the government is doing now a for them plan. Are you serious, PNP? Are you guys serious? Jamaica people, don't listen to don't listen to the PNP. Don't listen to the PNP, because PNP have nothing at all to offer. Every day me go come from my phone and tell the PNP, so them have nothing at all to offer us. I don't mind. It is my pleasure to come at night time to tell the PNP who do not have nothing at all to offer us more than propaganda, pipeline, lies, finsack, and that is it. We don't want to know. But in the meantime, labor rights, go on, go do work. All right.
What the world needs now is more than a vacation. We need to come back to feeling our best selves again. Back to inviting. Back to caring. Back to life. Back to the little bit of Jamaica that's inside all of us. Come back to being lively again. Back to laid back. Back to romantic. Back to fantastic. Come back to making the best decisions you've ever made. Because, hey, we're in Jamaica. Come back to mouth-watering, heart-pumping, breathtaking. It's time, don't you think? Come back to the vibe that comes alive in Jamaica. It's time to come back. Back to adventurous. Being curious. Spontaneous. Back to where it all began. Dare to be bold. To be fantastic. Come back to the vibe that comes alive in Jamaica. What the world needs now is more than a vacation. We need to come back to feeling our best selves again. Back to inviting. Back to caring. Back to life. Back to the little bit of Jamaica that's inside all of us. Come back to being lively again. Back to laid back. Back to romantic. Back to fantastic. Come back to making the best decisions you've ever made. Because, hey, we're in Jamaica. Come back to mouth-watering, heart-pumping, breathtaking. We'd like to invite you to come back. Back to playful. Back to adventurous. Back to the little things that can have a big impact.
All right, so thank you for sticking and staying. Rashema is still in the building. Rashema?
Me Chopper? Okay. Me never know so me gone a while ago. Chopper, I don't want to talk any more about my party and the MP them because they might get things done. Me not come to beat them tonight. So please to leave my party alone and leave my councillor them alone. Them I go do their work. I know that. Chopper,
Yeah, well, I'm here.
listen to me now. Me no want end the night tonight before me talk about Mark Bowling and the donkey situation with Miss Diane. Because Mark Bowling must remember, Chopper, that I know everybody born with a trust fund. I know everybody born with gold spoon in their mouth. I know everybody
With slavery money.
And everybody get the opportunity to run bank and make money from government. I know everybody did so lucky.
Ancestors.
And everybody born with ancestor money, yes. And everybody family did born so lucky when their family rape the Caribbean and use it to build for them wealth. You understand? I know all of you are British. And you Mark Golding and the PNP, you don't have no message for Jamaica people. Because, and you St. Elizabeth people, I hope you hear Mark Golding, you know. St. Elizabeth people, Trelawney people, I hope you hear Mark Golding on conference floor Sunday night. Mark Golding is saying that to have a donkey is a crime. And it is a disgrace that the Prime Minister gave Miss Diana donkey. So open ear Mark Golding. So when the PNP come and send them the MP, people don't have to go run against MP. Don't have to run them. Run them and say, I don't want to because when we ask them for something for our benefit, we're not going to tell we say, I know that we're not arguing. Because we don't understand how Mark Golding is a big, smart, educated man that is running for the highest office of the land. When we say black people, brown people, rich people, poor people, farmers, teachers, doctors, of all people of all walks of life. And he cannot relate to the poor people and he cannot relate to the farmer. Because if he could, he would go up on in platform and go about make him make joke about Miss Diana about the Prime Minister is the donkey party. What kind of nonsense garbage that Mark Golding and PNP? What was that? I have all the people in the audience from the country and laugh and a wave. Like, you don't know sense, you know? When you take insult for invitation and don't have no sense because the man insult, you know. Mark Golding was insulting you guys, you know, CMPNP people from the rural area that the farming they are living. Mark Golding is insulting. Me sure say, one heap of PNP people that was on the conference use donkey to take out and load out a bush. Me not ask price. Me sure say, one heap of PNP people who went to the conference Sunday from St. Elizabeth, from Trelawney, me know if you're fact. So no use donkey. So no in the audience and laugh and we have flag with Mark. But that's all the fool. That's all the fool I never understand when man. And the man insult to know. The man shame up. And I say no idiot because you ask for Prime Minister for donkey. The man say no idiot because a donkey you not ready. You know see? PNP people no see say Mark Golding laugh after you son and make a mockery you say no ask for donkey. You no shame. You Mark Golding. You're not ready. You're not ready to be Prime Minister no time at all because you're out of touch. You cannot relate to the people in the rural area, Mark Golding. You can only relate to your friend, them, the uptown, your tapanaris. Remember you saying, Mark Golding, come here, because you know me not call a friend night. Come here, Papa. Remember you say when you win, you're going to have a bunch of tapanaris around you, and you and them are going to run the government. Remember you say, Mark Golding, so on me? You can't say me I tell a lie for you, remember you say so. So because Miss Diana no tapanaris, you don't want her around you, Mark Golding. We say she not good enough. She not tapanaris. I hope the Jamaican people that are in the rural area heard Mark Golding on the platform saying to have a donkey is a crime. I hope you don't hear him and I miss so. And Mark Golding says so. And I don't want to end the live tonight, Chopper, before me put that out there and let the record shows that Mark Jefferson Golden made a mockery of a hard-working farmer lady because the lady asked for a donkey to work on her farm. All right. Somebody said Jesus rode on a donkey. Same way, Lillian. Jesus rode on a donkey, but Mark Golden never ride pan none. Right? Mark Golden never ride pan none, Lillian. I remember say, no man, they ride pan a donkey as well down in Manchester here. But because Mark Golden cannot relate. Remember say, a foreign he come from, Lillian. Remember say, I'm British, so you don't understand. He out of touch. Remember, you don't know where I'm going, in Gravish. Remember, I don't know where I'm going with rural people. You can't relate. I don't think Mark Golden never put his foot on a farm from his barn. Anybody have any picture of Mark Golden on a farm? Anybody, any PNP people or any independent people have any photograph of Mark Golden walking on a farm? Mark Golden toured Jamaica 5 times. Anybody can produce any photograph of Mark Golden walking on a farm? Please. Anybody at all can find a photograph with Mark Golden walking on a farm in St. Elizabeth or Mark Golden walking on a yam farm in Trelawney to produce the picture because I don't think no out there. I don't think nobody having a photograph of Mark Golden going into any bush, talking to any farmer. Because Mark Golden cannot relate to that, the man there without touch, brother. Mark Golden don't know about farmer. What Mark Golden know about farming? What Mark Golden know about plow land and fertilize land? What Mark Golden know about pick pepper pan ground? And dig yam? Mark Golden don't know there's something there. Jamaica people don't make Mark Golden trick on yam, please. Don't make Mark Golden trick on at all. Mark Golden is not the man. Mark Golden is not the man because he has no plan. So don't forget it. Forget it, guys. Don't nobody come with Mark Golden because he's not the man. All right. And it's a master farm in England. Yes, and Annette. In farm there England, in money farm, because remember me telling you Annette, I know. Want to be like, guys? Remember me telling you say it's not like say Mark Golden know about no farm, Mark Golden don't know nothing about no farm because Mark Golden never go on a farm from him born. Mark Golden has never been on a farm. Somebody can show me one picture of him on a farm. And it don't have any picture? Lillian said talk about boatman who escorted from the stage. Then Lillian never watched the conference. Remember, Lillian, the Blue Dot poll come out Friday. And the Blue Dot poll said Damien is the most popular man in the PNP. And the Blue Dot poll also said the PNP people, because not Jamaican people, because we're not mad in our head. The PNP people is calling for Damien Crawford. So when Mark Golden now and in people in camp hear that now, they say, no, sir. We can't make Damien Crawford talk at the conference. We can't give him the mic because he might get better forward from Mark, so we now make him talk. As a matter of fact, Lillian and Gravish, then tell Damien if he better come at the conference, Then tell him, say, don't come, but because he's so eggs up, he come and he reach early. You know, see where he sit down at the front. Him parking by the right at the front of the stage. So the people can't see him. After Mark then tell him, say, don't come at the conference, Damien. I saw me here, allegedly, because me no want to go say me at the life and them, allegedly, Lillian and Gravish. You know, come and me on the talk. Then tell Damien Crawford, say, Damien, do not come to the conference because based on the polls, you look better than Mark Golden and we don't want a distraction. Just like how they tell Philip Palwell not to come allegedly, go ask Karen Cross, don't ask me, as she says so. And Karen Cross had dieted PNP, so anything she say, I must so it go. If you not go so, it near go so. Anyway, back to the story. Then tell Damien Crawford, say, Damien, do not come to the conference because based on the polls, you're more popular than Mark. And we don't want a distraction. We don't want nobody to call to you from down at the bottom of the congregation. We don't want nobody, we don't want you to get no big forward. If I don't notice they're not making talk, they're not making you mad. Then make sure you don't give him no mic to talk because they don't want him to get no big forward more than Mark Golden. So anyway, then called Damien Boatman, said, don't come to the conference. Damien show up early. From 10 o'clock he reach. Early Damien reach at the conference, guys, and put him body right at the front stage. Front and center, Papa sit down. So when Mark Golin come now, Mark Golin see, no, Mark Golin couldn't bother move him because it look too obvious. That look too obvious to move him, so they don't bother move him. But if you don't notice, they move the camera from it immediately, so they don't want the camera shine on him. They kind of move the thing so they not shine on him so often. And they make sure say you there and you're not run no speech today, you're not talk, so they don't bother make him talk. Anyway, me hear say, based on what me see with my eye and what me hear say, guys, you know, so we have to back up ourselves. The PNP hierarchy, now call your name. Tell Damien Crawford, say, no, sir, you're there in front of the stage, you take the limelight from Mark Wood, you have to go. And they escort him off of the stage. Eh? They escort Damien Crawford off the stage and say, you got to go because you are a distraction. You're taking away the limelight from Mark Golid, Master Mark. So they move him. Guys, and on me say so, and on we labor rights say so, because we're not busy with PNP business, and PNP people say so, and you can go and go watch it for yourself. Chopper, you never see what Chopper got. Chopper, you never see when they move Mark Golin off, they move Damien Crawford off of the stage. In Chopper? Eh? Because yes, Gene, when you see Damien, he ought to beat fast. Then I must beat fast. Remember the poll just come out, you know. Remember the poll just came out, and the poll of Damien Crawford that beat Mark Golin. Mark Golin is 12%. Eh? After Mark Golin drive around the country 7 times without a shouting, walk around the wall of Jericho and still stuck at 12%. What a man salt. Eh? The Jamaica people now want Mark Golin 12%. Mark Golin has been stuck at 12% for 3 years. Eh? So when the poll come out and the people say, but wait, Mark Golin, the people still know want Mark Golin. He start talk patois. He start to put an orange shirt. He might walk around, comrades, and the people still know want Mark Golin. You know, see? So when the people them say, Mark Golin, we still don't want you. Sorry, we want Damien. Mark Golin fly on his phone immediately, guys, allegedly. And call Damien and say, look here, do not come to the conference. And Damien still show up. Because you don't know Damien already, you know. One thing we don't know, guys, you don't know Damien already. Damien is very exalt. And he's very, very big for himself. And you can't tell him nothing because he doesn't know it all. He go like him the smartest man in Jamaica. I don't know that already. So Mark Golin could have never tell Damien nothing come. The man still show up. He showed up. He sat at the front. And he did a smile and a nod and a smile and a nod. When Mark Golin come and see Mark Golin, he drop down. You never see? When you so he starts sweaters in see Damien because he must say, Lord Jesus, watch Damien come to take away my shine, man. That's why I move him off of the stage. In the gravish, we're not telling a lie on Damien. We're not telling no lie on Damien, gravish, because one thing will be labor rights, we don't lie. We don't have to tell a lie because the evidence is there. When Mark Golin came to the conference and saw Damien at the front stage and the people in there wave flag and a call to Damien, Mark Golin nearly dropped down, his pressure go up. Same time, Mr. Man, they don't know me attack. Ray, Baga, Planka Shop. I don't know if you call him, you want to know who already. You want to know if I say Ray, Baga, Nice Maker. You know him already, empty barrel. If you don't hear me say that, you don't know who me attack. Same time, Mr. Man said, no, sir, Damien have to go. He have to leave. Can I take the shine from Master Mark? So, then take him up off of the front, guys, and they escort him through the door and say, go on home, we don't need your front page. Why may I tell you PNP? PNP is the party of, may I tell you, boy, may I tell you, PNP is a joker party. PNP not ready. No, say that too. PNP not ready in no time at all. I can't tell you that you don't have to worry yourself because PNP not ready no time at all. Because if a Damien Crawford, them say are the man with the plan and a man for Jamaica. You can't imagine Damien as Prime Minister, guys. Think about it, guys. Can you imagine Damien as the Prime Minister? Remember when Damien was Minister of Tourism, in shell down London, and he used taxpayer money to sponsor over Sting and gone over the boat him a clash him and data. I don't remember, So Damien I go be the minister of the Prime Minister. Remember when Damien was in 2012. And when the teacher them a ball, oh, we want raise a pay, we want more pay. Remember Damien tell the teacher them say, guys, who remember? Damien tell the teacher them say, he prefer to take a ear cut than take a pay cut. And that demanded the PNP want to run Jamaica. Because I know we labor right say so, no labor right now say so. No well-thinking independent people now say so. And the PNP people and cause, they're not so. They say they want Damien to run the party. But look on them too. Nonsense.
Rashema is in the building, folks. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will wrap for this evening. She's making her debut on the block, talking up the things them.
Of course.
And hitting the PNP left, right, and center. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
Where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. Oh, maybe gonna start pull up in a fast car.
Royal stretch, so beautiful, almost therapeutic to run, except for the travelways.
Hey, fancy, oh your heart state, now no fake.
I'm proud of you, man.
On FaceTime, shutting up the place, bout you know my relationship. Me, I go put you on lockdown. I put your body on lockdown. You got me on lock now. You got my person on lock.
One of the hidden treasures.
You love me, you should let me. You should let me, you should let me.
I used to come here quite regularly. Yes,
but from I see you, I tell Larry. And I next week Sunday would be my birthday.
My God, I'm boy 16.
No, Jesus! I love the money. Everybody against you, I love you.
You know that. Come, sit down. We just finished a 5.5 mile run, so we sweaty.
So you're going to make other run?
No, we're going to rest here and then run go back. The surgical run? Yeah, if I feel like I'm up to it, I might do it.
I feel what you know, what you know.
My name is Noel Chang. I'm a constable attached to the Mobile Reserve Division and the JCF SWAT team. I've been a member of this team for 2 fulfilling years. The training, of course, would have helped me to grow as well. I find it to be very fulfilling playing an active role in the crime fight and in developing my nation. Join the JCF and start a career.
All right, so welcome back, everybody. So there you have it. Rashema was on giving a good account of herself and telling us some of the reasons why we have to stick and stay with the Jamaica Labour Party, because undoubtedly it is the best political movement that will move this country forward. Yes, folks, so Talk to me now. Tell me now. How you feel about Rashema? How you feel about her presentation? Do you think that she was on point? Yeah, man, she was. Well, let me just say thank you to everybody for joining us. Let's see if we can get her back on while we wrap this thing up. But yes, what, you want to hear Rashema's views on SSL? All right, cool. But folks, it's her first night on the block. We welcome her and we thank you all for all 350 of you. We thank you for sharing the program, telling your friend, tweeting a friend, and uh, sticking and staying with us. So we're gonna bring her back on. We're gonna bring her back on for a few so she can wrap it up. Rashema, you are on.
Yes, Chopper. Almost with bedtime, guys. We know that. Can you remember saying we're not lazy people and we're not night owl, so we can't stay up like lazy people and then tomorrow we're going about say we are going to tell government but we put people on part. Only see Angela Brown Burke in a parliament with you. Who see Angela Brown Burke with you in a parliament? I tell Minister Charles about more people in our constituency want to go on part. You what wrong with people? You know, tell us a PNP now no plan for we. Me tell you, we don't make sure so we share the news, we don't spread it to people, and if we don't want to tell them ourselves, we can use my video and tell them. PNP has no plan for us. No part program is not a forever program. Part program is something that you go on to help you to send your children to school. When your children them left high school, they're supposed to either go hard, go learn one skill. If they don't have no, subject for go at sixth form or go and then they go college. And then when they do get their skill, they find a job and come off a part. Now, the constituency where Angela Brown Burke run, let me stick by she specifically, guys. You give me 5 minutes with Angela Brown Burke, I can talk to her. The constituency that Angela Brown Burke has, it has been a PNP constituency for years. Portia did a bit of turn it over to Angela. So I don't know, say I be a PNP people down there. So they're not supposed to want and nothing. I remember, that was Portia Simpson Miller constituency. So they're supposed to have good road. They're supposed to have water. They're supposed to, the boys, they're supposed to have their skills. The girls are supposed to have their little skill and little career going. The one that go to college, they're supposed to stay good down there. So how God green hurt is Angela Brown Burke coming into Parliament in 2023 to tell Minister Charles say they widen the part program thing because more people in our constituency want up on part. So that means to say that the people don't want to work. And that me get what do you think? That means that then the people there in a Angela Brown Burke constituency, they don't want to work because Angela tell the man, the minister said, put more people on part because the people them want to move up on part in a fair constituency. Want to the job. Want to the job wholesale long a town get lower. They want a wholesale long a town, they can't done them. Every day I go up on my phone, I see guards man a hire. I see marks man a hire. I see what they need, I don't know what they need, only for them Vanguard, this one, that one. Every single day you go up on your phone, you see people is saying, we are hiring. Why Angela Brown Burke not telling people and say, go and go look on job? Go and go look on job, man, and if you don't have no job, go and go learn one skill. Part program forever. And that is why, guys, and Chopper and Jamaica, I am telling you that PNP has no plans for Jamaica. Because one thing, things that the people that would part of the things, when they think they get the money from, forgive them. When they think say, the money grow up on a tree or a leaf, a tax, I see a money what we are going to use in a tax I got turn around and give them lazy people down in our constituency to eat food. Why they can't go and look for work? Eh? Jobs are available every single year. Every company in Mandeville, every Chinese store in Mandeville I am. Every single Chinese store in I am. Every oh me forgot the food place. Every food place I am. Burger King I am. KFC I am. Popeyes I am. Every single food place in Jamaica is hiring. Every time you look, they say, we are hiring, we are hiring. Go look for work. Eh? Get up off of the ass and go and look for job, man. What kind of part program we not talk about? Eh? And that's why I continue to say that PNP has no plans for us, guys. Labor right and not far away. Want to share up the live. Want to tell people to follow the YouTube channel Chops Media because here's where we're going to come and we're going to communicate with each other and we're going to talk about the policies of the Jamaican Labour Party. We're going to highlight them every single week, one by one, because of what the government are doing. One whole heap of work the government to do. We're going to spend the night and talk about the Jamaica Labour Party. All the policies them are put in place, all the houses where them are built, or them are paid up the debt, or them are build out the infrastructure. We're going to talk about the Jamaica Labour Party while we continue to beat the PNP. So no, share up the channel. When we come back next week, we're supposed to have one good amount of followers, one 2,000 followers or more. Because enough for we will share up the channel, man, and spread the news to people.
Yes, I need to also tell them about your social media.
Yes, guys, follow me on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok, Rashema Boyd on TikTok. Please go over there and follow me because more build up the things so we can get to 1,000 subscribers. And so when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to walk in every constituency in Jamaica. I'm going to look on the project and the work that the MPs are doing and the work that Jamaica Labour Party is. I'm going to highlight it. Don't matter worry about me or me I'll get there. I can get there. All the constituency in the 14 parishes of Jamaica, I will be going out there and I'm going to be highlighting the work of the Jamaica Labour Party. Okay? And anybody who want to come along can come along as well. But to follow me on TikTok, Rashema Boyd. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Chops Media. What heap of with there? We know so we know. We follow the channel, man, and we can build with platform. Because of the propaganda platform them out there, you know, and them have the whole heap of followers. So we have to build up our platform ourselves so we can spread our news. Don't Chopper?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Perfectly correct.
All
right, folks. So there you have it. That was Rashema. That is Rashema. First time on the block. She's on all social media platforms. She's on Facebook. She's on TikTok. Her TikTok page is lighting up. Rashema Boyd on TikTok. Please,
just
all 350 of you, run over to TikTok. Make sure you follow Rashema Boyd. I'm going to put the link to her page in the bio. That simply means you can, well, not in the bio, in the chat. So you can click on her page, watch her videos.
Yes,
and
yes, J.M. I see your comment. We need to focus on one or two policies first. Yes, definitely, J.M. That's why I'm telling you guys, we could build a platform so we can focus on policies. I don't mind because there's a lot of things to talk about the government. We don't have to talk about PNP, you know, but every now and then we have to beat them because we cannot allow them to be out in the street with their mouth full of lies. So we can focus on with policies, we can talk about the party, we can talk about the government, and we still can use the opportunity to beat the PNP when they come out with their mouth full of lie and then propaganda and then fake news. We have to hit back. We can't go like we are church mouse. We can't go like we are Christian. Closed mouth no get fed. We have to talk up. So no, share up the platform, guys. Next week when we come, we're supposed to see what if a subscriber over here. Okay, guys?
And what if a subscriber on your page as well?
And
so
what if, yes, I
page,
want to get to the 1,000 subscriber by the end of the month before that. So to go over there and follow me. Follow me, guys.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. That is Rashema Boyd for you in her own words, telling you all the good things. Mario Hall, we see you. Rashema, it is a pleasure having you on.
bedtime.
And we will talk, we'll touch
Yes.
base, and we will have you back on again. Thank you so much for joining us. We
Of course.
appreciate it. Yeah, man.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. Hope you enjoy the program. If you don't have any ideas or any views, please to share the ideas, share the views. We're open to listen, we're open to learn, we're open to anybody who want to come on the platform can talk as well. All hands on deck when it comes to the Jamaica Labour Party. When it comes to the party, all hands on deck. 100% we are push out for a party because we know say Jamaica Labour Party is the party of choice. So we nobody be shy, we nobody be daunted, we nobody be distracted. We just come. We at the Chops Media, we are family. We work together, make we come together, make we promote a party, make we advertise good thing about a party, and make we lick out on the PNP while we're doing it, and make we prepare ourselves for a third term. Because, as I keep saying, and it keeps saying, and all of the good, nice, clean, strong labor right pan nation, whether daytime keep saying, the third term is loading.
There you go. All right. There you have it, folks. That was Rashema. Uncut, uncensored, as always. It was a pleasure bringing it to you guys tonight. Boy, it's been a rough. Yes, once you hear that song, you know we have come to the end. It's been a rough week, very busy week. Maria Hall, big up yourself. Alex Jano, we see you in the building. Richard McFarlane, big up yourself, sir. Lily Ross, Janet Samuels, big up yourself. Omar Mattis, big up yourself. Let's make sure you run over to Rashema's page on TikTok and give her a follow, like her page. Valdino Peng, we see you here in the building. Big up yourself. And don't forget this Sunday, guys. This Sunday, the Junction Division will be having their annual divisional conference with Councillor Sitani Holness, and I think the guest speaker is going to be the Honorable Prime Minister and all the other members of the constituencies in St. Elizabeth and other parishes. So, Sitani Holness, Junction Division, it's going to be lit. Gravish, we see you here in the building. Thank you all for sticking and staying with us. As usual, it was a pleasure having you guys. Courtney Edwards, big up yourself. Lots happening out there in the social media space, and we are happy that we can weigh in on some of those issues and give you guys our perspective. Again, until we meet again, same place, same time, I wish you all the best. Peace, and we are out.